Alone give me strength.
I think I should probably keep quest against Hunter. Double Scream is really good if he's Deathrattle Hunter, which it seems that he is, but he drew Keleseth, so that's a bummer. Save the Goblin Bomb, combo it with either like Spirit Lash to heal one, or maybe a Spirit Singer Umbra for 2 damage or something like that. Hero Power Pass. It's possible I should just be launching at least one of these Mind Blasts. But if he draws Rexar and starts getting Lifesteal, that kind of negates my damage. And one of them can potentially be paired with a Velen later, or they are damaged with Shadow Reaper Anduin. But in general, I think maybe it's okay to just start launching here. Alright, let's play Abomination. It stops a little bit of damage. And the Abomination is super suspicious, so I'll just go ahead and throw out the Goblin Bomb. There's the Rexar. So I can clean up with Spirit Lash here, but it does pop his egg, which is, you know, kind of a bummer. Alright, probably saving the Lash to go with Velen. Hold the other Mind Blast for Velen if I don't need to Lash for some reason, but I think I usually do. I guess I can Scream here. Kind of a lot of stuff on board. Opens up the way for my Velen Lash combo to not give him a 5/5. Slow things down a bit. Need to find my cloning gallery. Probably have to drop Scream number 2 here. Kind of a lot of stuff, but it's not really enough stuff. Alright, Cloning Gallery instead. I get Abomination and Barongeddon, so I kill 2 of his things. I'll take either 4 or 6 damage, which is a little bit risky, but I probably won't die against this deck. Sometimes I die to a Zombeast, but, you know, gotta take risks, yo. Interesting. I drew the Barongeddon, but it still came out of the Cloning Gallery. The opponent's down to 14, so with Velen Mind Blast, Holy Smite is a lethal out. But I also have some seriously powerful stalling tools with the Amara and the Velen, and I have a Spirit Lash somewhere. There it is. I might also just have lethal with double Twilight's Call, Spirit Lash, Mind Blast. I think that's 13. Okay, how about Umbra, double Twilight's Call? I don't think that's very reliable, because when I hit Abomination, it kills my Umbra, because it does the 2 damage to it immediately, and then the Abomination kills itself, which also kills the Umbra. Plus there's also a Thalnos in there, so sometimes I just don't even hit 4 damage dealers. Alright, so what was going to happen here is I was just going to get these 2 damage dealers in play the Amara so I don't die, and then next turn I can just trade these offset into 10 and then Val and Mind Blast. There was some risk in that, because I could have hit Thalnos, but it was a pretty reliable setup. But then I ended up hitting Shadow Visions into the Holy Smite, so I just have 14 from hand anyway. He actually pumped out a lot of damage this turn. But he's still dead.
The forest fights back. Illume, give me strength.
I just played against this guy. I know he's Token Druid, but I think I still keep Quest and Cloning Gallery. Spirit Lash was also a nice pickup. The Cloning Gallery is actually a good answer to a Soul of the Forest turn, depending on how many Abominations and such are left in the deck. But I definitely want to be able to pick up a Psychic Scream before then, probably. Do I even want to play Thalnos? Combine the Spirit Lash, it can kill... I guess the only things it really kills are like Treants, right? And those don't come out until the second wave of stuff hits. I think I just want to draw the card. Maybe pick up an Abomination or just like a Psychic Scream or whatever. He knows what I'm playing, so I'll just go ahead and throw down the Leopard Dome, no big deal. I'm drawing a lot of minions this game. And my opponent has a lot more mana than me. So not sure how well this is gonna go. I guess I probably just drop an A-bomb here. If he has to bump everything in, it all dies. Plus attack makes a lot of sense here, because then the main body kills my Abomination and these guys hit me. Jeez. Well, I guess I can kill one of those. Nothing too scary happened this turn, I guess. Second Spirit Lash. I guess the Twilight's Call is pretty good, huh? I get a Leopard Gnome and an Abomination. deals with his board and does damage to him, so I think I like it. It also advances the quest, so if I draw a second Twilight's Call, I can complete it. But generally, I'm assuming that the cloning gallery will be completing it at this point. Guess I'm gonna go ahead and throw that guy out and cast a Shadow Word Pain. At 19, I'm probably not dead to too much stuff, but I think Double Roar Swipe might be lethal. Looks like he doesn't have it. So I play my Cloning Gallery and get 4 AoE. It does clear, well, it doesn't clear the Tar Creeper, but it clears the other two. Probably worth playing. Also, it gets Amara, which is nice. I feel like the Umbra always comes out last, and it's so frustrating. That's a lot of armor, so it's going to be pretty hard to kill him. I think I'm just going to go Velen Lash here. I don't really want to play my 8/8 into these spiders. And this gives me a pretty significant amount of healing. And sometimes I get to hit him for 7. I think not very often, but he is playing Tar Creeper, possibly over Spellstone. So maybe he just doesn't have a good answer to Velen. Jesus. I can Twilight's Call, possibly hit Abomination, and if I do hit Abomination, I can clear. Just go ahead and go Umbra, Twilight's Call. There's one Abomination, which I believe goes off twice, so I should be able to face with Velen. The opponent's down to 4. I'm out of burn currently, but I do have 2 Holy Fires and 2 Mind Blast. Another Twilight's Call, Holy Smite, Shadow Visions. Got a lot of stuff in my deck, but I'm not sure how much of it does 9. This does look like a good opportunity to drop the Shadow Reaper Anduin though. And Shadow Reaper Anduin obviously can pump out some damage over a few turns. There's a Holy Fire. Alright, so say I play Anduin, kill his 5/5, he's got a 4/4, I'm at 24. There's no way he can deal 20 from hand, even with what would be the most, Double Roar plus Swipe. So I play the Anduin, kill this, he's at 9, set him to 7, he goes up to 10. And I only have 9 next turn. But if things go wrong, I can just play Amara. I'm pretty sure this is just the line. He doesn't have Soul of the Forest, I can just answer this. Nice. I probably do want to cast Spirit Lash here, but other than that, let's just shoot him in the face. You can armor up to 6, and next turn I have 9. I've seen double branching paths already. 1 Ultimate Infestation, which I kill him through anyway. So unless I'm just forgetting a card, I think this is maybe just checkmate. He was trying to bait out the Psychic Scream last turn. What if he had just played this last turn? I think I might have just died. I don't have the Scream. This probably doesn't heal me for enough. He's played both Branching Paths, so it'd have to just be 2 Roars. That would be... I guess actually Amara might have saved me. I actually had a pretty decent amount of fun with this deck, just because it's so silly killing people with Leper Gnomes. But even though it's fun, the deck is extremely one-dimensional. Every game you're just kind of hoping to draw this, and you play your Deathrattles only do one thing, and that's go face. There's a little bit of interesting decision making, just knowing when to launch a Mind Blast and when you can start Holy Firing face. And once you get up to these big turns, like do I want to play Anduin or Cloning Gallery, or do I need to clear the board? There's a little bit of nuance to it, but in general it's mostly just go face, try to kill him. So I think I'm going to leave it as just a 2-parter. As far as changes to the deck, there's not really a whole lot you can do, but I did end up adding a Blood Mage Thalnos and a quest. So the reason to play the quest is because I play a handful of Deathrattles, and when I cast Zerek's Cloning Gallery, it finds all the Deathrattles that are still in my deck. So in theory, on turn 9, even if I have 0 quest progress, I can get all 7 of my Deathrattles in one go. I was originally only playing 6 Deathrattles, so that's why I threw in the Blood Mage Thalnos. I wanted to keep as few minions in the deck as possible just to guarantee that the Cloning Gallery would hit all my damage. But it turns out that by turn 9 you're going to draw some of your minions, so you don't really need to keep it. I think I had 9, now I have 10. I think that's pretty reasonable. Beyond that, I don't have a whole lot to say about the deck. It's obviously not very good. We're playing 2 copies of Leper Gnome and 2 copies of Goblin Bomb. But it is pretty fun when everything comes together and the opponent blows up. Especially when the Cloning Gallery itself does like 20 damage.